Hi guys, this is Elizabeth from LORAC, and today I'm going to be showing you a couple of my favorite looks from the Unzipped palette. One of the things I love about the Unzipped palette is you can go Golden Goddess Bronze, or you can go beautiful pinky rosy plum. I always like to start any eyeshadow look with our behind the scenes eyeshadow primer. Makes the perfect base, gives you a nice smooth texture on your eyelid, holds your eyeshadow in place perfectly, and makes it really easy to blend. Just take a little dab and smooth all over from your lash line all the way up to your eyebrow. Next, I'm going to start with Unspoken, which is one of the matte shades in the palette, and I am going to take it right into my crease. This might seem a little unusual to not start with one of the lighter shades, as I often see a lot of artists doing, but I love starting off with a matte shade in my crease, so that way I can begin that depth of color and blend out when I add in the softer colors or the shimmers. Now I'm going to use Uncensored, which is one of the shimmery bronze colors, and I'm going to take that on the outer half of my eyelid. And I'm just going to blend it right into that crease color. Then, to highlight, I'm going to use Undiscovered, which is a beautiful, soft golden shade. And I'm going to use that to highlight the inner corner through the inner half of my eyelid. Gives a beautiful brightening. And then to finish off, I'm going to use Undercover, which is a matte cream shade. And I love to end right under the brow, so that way you can also bring it down and blend out your crease color. Then you know everything is nice and soft and diffused, and you won't keep any hard lines anywhere. Because the goal is to be looking at your eyes and how gorgeously bronze and beautiful they are, and not any edges of your shadow. And the eyes aren't complete without doing a little something under the eye as well, if you want to make your eyes look bigger and more defined. So I'm going to take a little bit of my behind the scenes primer on a smudger brush and pretend like you're doing an invisible eyeliner. Do a little pat with your finger just to make sure it's blended. And then you can go into your eyeshadow and use it as your liner on the bottom, and it'll stay put all day. So I'm going to use the same crease color that I did on top, which was Unspoken, and do a nice soft, what we call a drop shadow on the outer corners of the eye. If you're tired and you're feeling like you have bigger dark circles that day, you can actually even bring it a little bit lower, and it softens the look of your dark circles. And then I'm going to take Undiscovered, which is the beautiful golden shade in the palette, and I'm going to run it on the inner half. So this would be my favorite go-to for a soft, easy, everyday, or even beachy look, but now I want to bump up that rose gold factor and give it a little bit more of a smoky effect. So I'm actually going to take the Unbelievable shade, which is this gorgeous rosy sheen, with my finger, and I'm going to pop it on the center of my eyelid. And to give it a little bit more of a smoky effect, I'm going to take Untamed on a smudger brush, and you can actually wet your brush and, gently and dip it into the shadow for a little bit stronger effect. It almost turns your eyeshadow into an eyeliner for you. And I'm going to do the same thing underneath my eye as well. Now I want to bump it up one last way for your smoky eye. Let's take a little bit of the Untamed right into the crease. It'll just deepen it up slightly. And you can blend with a softer crease brush. Now that I've used my Cobra mascara, my look is complete. Thanks so much for watching, and we'd love to hear how you use your Unzipped palette in the comments. Thanks so much for subscribing.